Today we're looking at BetileEdge, a Plat for Zen/Ana. They requested this VOD directly on my Google form, where they wrote, "I'm not going to say too much about the game, other than that I feel like we got overwhelmed by the enemy at the end. I've been going through Gold 1 to Plat 3, then back down, and have just been bouncing around. Any tips to get me out of low Plat, high Gold, and into at least high Plat, low Diamond, and stay there? Can you share some thought processes I should have about positioning and what I should be trying to do? Thanks for reviewing. I like your VOD reviews. Hope you upload more." Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. It feels good to get positive feedback, but yeah, I'll definitely do my best to help you out. As far as the differences between like a high Gold, low Plat support and a Diamond one, it very much is, in my opinion, to do with ability usage. Like for Zen, how you use your Discord, who you focus on. Of course, putting it on the tank is always huge, but also paying attention to who your DPS are focusing. If you can slap the Discord on them, help them get some damage to burst those guys down, that can be very huge. And then for Ana, in my opinion, what's really the difference between a Plat and a Diamond Ana is nade usage. Getting those purples in and shutting off the enemy team's healing at a moment where your team can capitalize and get kills is massive. Like I said, that's really what makes the difference. That's really the difference between Anas and Plat and Diamond. And then as for positioning, it's not so much where to position, it's how to move. Like Awkward says, you want to move forward when they move back. You want to move back when they move forward. So definitely figuring out how to move between positions, and also having cover you can quickly duck behind if, say, somebody comes in with a big ult, just to save yourself and keep yourself alive. Those are things you should be thinking about. I'm sure it'll come up in the VOD. So yeah, I'll stop rambling and we'll get right into it. So first thing we always want to do is take a look at our team comp. So we got Junker Queen, Genji Tracer, Zen Lifeweaver. Yeah, this is pretty solid. I definitely think, the Lifeweaver, he's going to heal bot. Kind of how you play that hero. So that gives us as Zen a lot of freedom to go for damage and help our team confirm kills. As far as our DPS, Genji Tracer, they are probably going to dive and go deep. So putting our Harmony Orb on them to keep them out there longer can be huge. And also, like I was saying before, throwing your Discord on who they're focusing, helping them burst down their targets, that is always massive. Definitely put it on the tank too if you can, if you guys think you can kill them. But yeah, the only thing you really got to watch out for is Zen and Lifeweaver are kind of diveable, So that's just something to keep in mind. Try to play close to Lifeweaver if you can. Maybe you guys can use the pedal platform to help evade. Worst case, we can think about switching. I know you do say you play Ana in this game. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Yeah, throw your Discord on the Doom. Make his life miserable. Nice, we're charging up. Yeah, we can rotate, open up a little bit more. Yeah, see how your Junker Queen's moving forward? We can play behind her. But yeah, now that the enemy team's moving forward and that the fight's taking place over here, this is good. We killed their Doom. We could definitely open up, get the kill. Nice, I love it. Yeah, good job. Okay, Genji's going after Reaper. Like I said, Harmony Orb Genji, Discord Reaper, but looks like he doesn't even need your help.
I greet you.
Okay, they got Orisa, so definitely throwing Discord on her will be massive. Orisa just got, in my opinion, some unnecessary buffs to her Fortify. With her increased survivability, just putting Discord on her will be massive for giving your team an opportunity to kill her. We want to try to get Harmony Orb on Genji as soon as we can. Nice. Who cares if we get Javelins? She can't capitalize on it. Nice movement. I like how you recognize the Oasis pushing up and you back up to... Nice. I love it. Yeah, I like how you went for that little flank. You didn't hang out there too long. That's exactly what you should do. Yeah, very well played. No, there's not really much for me to say. I'm kind of just admiring your work right now. Although, you know, we do have ult. Oops. So we want to think about how we're going to use that. You know, ideally, if we can counter one of their ults, like, you know, their Orisa ult, Overclock, Reaper Blossom, that would be really good. That's generally in this ELO what I would like to see you trying to do. You know, if you see a bunch of your teammates really crit, of course, popping trance to save them is a good strategy too. But if you can, I would try to hold on to it to counter one of their ults, because they're going to be coming in with those to try to get point.
Think you can take me? Let's find out.
Yeah, just play back and spam this lane. This is perfect. Yeah, they're pushing in. Back up. Stuck in the middle. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, granted, you kind of got burst down a little bit fast there, but you definitely want to think about, instead of moving in a straight line, for one, try to move back and forth so it can just be a little bit harder for them to track you. The other thing, too, is just ducking right into cover, like I said. See how your Junker Queen did exactly that to avoid them? That's the type of things you should be doing. But yeah, nice try.
The tree is falling. Take care.
Okay, we lost someone. Got Life Weaver. Yeah, a little risky trans, you know, they do have... Yeah, definitely put your orb on Tracer. Yeah, I definitely think. So let's actually back that up a little bit. I want to see exactly how you use trans. Fast forward. So, you know, Life Weaver's low, but he's up there. We Harmony Orb him. And nobody else was really in danger of dying. So... I definitely, at the very least, even if you couldn't save that transfer Blossom, I would have held on to it a little bit longer until you see your teammates getting crit. Because, like, you know, Junker Queen Tracer, they were pretty much full HP. Life Weaver was crit, but he was up there hiding, and you threw your Harmony Orb on him, so he was going to be fine. Yeah, definitely want to think about just holding on to that as late as we can. Because then, like I said, or like we saw, I should say, Reaper's gonna come in with the Blossom. And we lose the point. Yeah, now you gotta back out. Or die, that's fine. The fight was lost.
I greet you.
Here they come. I'm with you.
You want to be a little careful about getting in the Reaper's face. Yeah, back up. Genji was a very good teammate, and he saved you right there with the Collector. At least kept you safe. Okay, we're taking the duel with the Sojourn. Just primary. Ooh, don't charge Orb. Ooh. Yeah, so definitely let's watch that again. So we're going on this little flank. That's fine. Like I said, you don't want to stay around here too long. We get Sojourn's attention. She comes to duel us. And now we're trying to land our shots, and then we stop and we start charging up our 5 orb right as we're in the middle of the duel, and Sojourn uses that opportunity to kill us. You definitely do not want to be charging your orb when taking a 1v1 like this. I only want you using primary fire. Because, like, look at her HP. She's almost dead. If we had been, instead of taking that time to charge up, if we had been just consistently landing shots, you know, even if we landed one, maybe we could have killed her and won that duel. So yeah, in a straight up 1v1 situation, do not charge your 5 orb, only use primary. The only times you really want to charge up 5 orb is when you're behind cover and then you can poke out to get some burst damage in. Otherwise, it's just really crucial to just be pumping out consistent damage in general with our primary.
Defeat cannot break one who perseveres.
Life protects life.
Claiming the objective.
We get the kill, nice. Yeah, our team cleans up. Yeah, putting Discord on Orisa was definitely huge in getting that.
This ends now.
And we could just pop ult because of the round's over. Yeah, good job. Not much to say. I definitely think... Hold on. I definitely think that using 5 orb a little bit too much. I would like to see you just trying to spam out your primary more, especially in that duel at the Sojourn. That really hurt you, just charging that up in the 1v1 situation. Just be trying to spam out your primary a little bit more. You had some good 5 orbs. I liked it. I just want to see just more primary in general. Alright, definitely put our orb on Diva. We can rotate around with her. You kind of hang off on your own a little bit, and I see how the Moira's going after you.
The objective is now active.
So that's another thing. We did it last round with the Sojourn. I see you like to kind of take off angles and such. That's good. I'm not going to tell you not to do that, but if you're going to do that, you either need to get kills quick, or if you're not getting kills, you don't want to hang out there too long. You want to get out quickly, because what you're doing, it's happened again. You're attracting someone's attention, and then they come in to duel you close range, and then you die because of it. So definitely, like I said, just if you're going to take these off angles, try to get a quick kill, and then rotate back with your team.
I was mistaken. Grew up.
Yeah, want to be careful about hanging out in the open, but it's fine. Nobody was looking at you. When you charge your 5 orb, that is, of course. Nice damage, good. You hoped to get the kill. Okay, Mercy's getting the res, so we can push in now. Yeah, I would definitely put your Discord on this Ram as soon as he pokes out. Yeah, it's a little, yeah, see how we're spending a lot of time rotating out of LOS while there's an active fight going on. And then look what happens. Our Tracer died. Granted, I don't know if we could have done anything about that, but at the same time, we were not in LOS to help her out. And now we're rotating back as our Zarya and Mercy are getting pressured. You know, if you're going to take these off angles and kind of do these flanks, you really want to think about doing it like before a fight or very early in it. Like, you do not want to be LOSing your team in the mid fight like this, because it's just really it's basically time that you're making it a 4v5 and you're putting your team at a disadvantage. So I would like to see you just play behind your team, especially in the middle of a fight. Like I said, only do those off angles if you're setting up. You see, once again, you know, you isolated yourself from your team. They all came up to focus you, and, you know, they were able to burst you down. So that's just the other thing you have to be really, really careful about when it comes to flanking. You know, Zen, I mean, unless you have trans and you can pop it, you don't really have an escape as Zen if you get isolated like that. And, you know, granted, unless you're playing at a very, very high level, that is a kind of a waste of trans to use that to escape. So I would definitely like to see you trying to play behind your team more. Or if you're going to like flank like this, make sure that you can't get isolated like that. Make sure you can just quickly get back to your team if necessary.
Repetition is the path. I greet you.
And we lost our tank. We definitely want to just wait. We don't need to spam because we have our ult. All we're really doing right now is just doing little chip damage and charging up their support's ult charge. You know, if we could get a kill, that could be huge. But at the same time, you know, our tank's not back yet. We're not really in a position to capitalize on that. So, yeah, it's just a little bit risky to be spamming this. At the very least, I would wait until your tank pushes past you. See, Genji's going in with ults. Now we can move forward.
My servants never die.
We hear the Reaper behind us. Definitely want to turn around for that. Nice kick. Yeah, good use of the wall to escape him. Nice. And we saved ult, so we'll still have it for... You know, they got Annihilation, they got Blossom. Definitely just as far in general about using trans to counter Annihilation. If Ram stays in range of you guys, his ult is going to far outlast yours. So the only time you really want to pop trans to counter that is to keep your team alive so they can kill Ram. Otherwise, you're just kind of going to waste your ult. So watch, like, if Ram comes in with this ult, watch what he's doing. If he starts getting your team low, then you can pop trans, put Discord on him first, and then pop it to make sure nobody dies, and then you guys can all focus him together. Otherwise, you know, I would definitely hold on to that for Reaper. So this is fine. You just want to be able to just drop to point if you get focused. Like we hear Ram coming up to get you, drop down. Perfect. Bunch of ults on both teams. So that was kind of unfortunate. Oh, Ram's got the little glitch going on, the little T-pose. But yeah, that was kind of unfortunate with their Lucio used beat. So it was kind of impossible for you guys to focus Ram down and kill him. Yeah, well played by them. Yeah, nice try. Round's basically over at that point.
Team
And that's the round. So yeah, definitely what I think really hurt us there was just going for those flanks and just hanging out there too long. Like I said, you want to do that, go for a quick kill, and then reposition, try to get back to your team. Don't hang out in a position where the enemy team can isolate you and focus you down like that. And if somebody's going to get into your face and take the duel with you, yeah, just be prepared to just to focus them down with primary only and just try to get those headshots in. But yeah, you're on Ana now. Let's see how this goes.
After this,
With the new skin too, I like it.
Let's give them momentum.
Okay, so they got a Roadhog. We definitely want to throw our nade there. So yeah, we held on to our nade. Like I said, the big difference between a Plat and a Diamond Ana is getting those nades in. So let's go back. Oh, your Orisa's in there. She's full HP. She gets hooked. This would have been a perfect opportunity, you know, when the Hog hooks your tank and they're both in close range together. You know, just throwing that nade in, you can just try to land it like right here and have it hit both tanks. So your tank gets the healing, Hog gets the purple, and then you guys can just focus them down together too. And look who they have as supports. They have Moira Lucio. Like, they're not going to be able to... It's not like they have a Kiriko where she can just cleanse your purple effect. You know, the only thing they can really do is Lucio would have to expend ult to counter it, and he obviously doesn't have that. So definitely getting our purples in with the anti-grenade is going to be our key to shutting these guys down. I want you just using that when you have it. Let's try it. Yeah, back out if you can. Yeah, nice try. You had the right idea. Once again, if we had landed the nade a little earlier, we could have kept Orisa in the fight and maybe turn the tide of that.
One of these days I'll end up in Fiji. This will cut the pain.
Right, you're about to have nade again. I want to see you purple this Hog. Yeah, don't go on a flank. Okay, I understand that. Orisa was taking a lot of damage. But one of the reasons she's taking a lot of damage is because we're not doing enough to pressure the enemy team. Is that your fault? Not completely. You know, your DPS are kind of off doing their own thing. They're not helping Orisa at the front line. But at the same time, if we are going for that purple sooner... Honestly, for now, I want you just trying to use that nade as soon as possible. Just focus on that for now, and then we can, you know, focus on doing it at the right time afterwards. But I would rather see you use the nade than hold on to it and just let your Orisa sit here taking pressure. You know what I mean? So definitely, we want to try to get that early in fights because... You know, maybe we could have got them to back off. Maybe they wouldn't be, you know, pushing forward on Orisa like this if we had done that a little earlier. Because what happens is, you know, you hold on to it. Orisa takes a bunch of damage. Now you can't purple. Now you got to use the nade to heal Orisa. Getting it in early is the key there. I get it. Echo's hard to hit. It's fine. We can throw the nade right on top of Orisa, so... When Orisa does her Terra Surge, she pulls everybody in towards her. That is a huge opportunity to get that purple in. Yeah, and then Hog hooks us, so...
Thank you, Angela.
Yeah, we want to back out here. Good, you taxi your Mercy, I like it.
Hello.
Zayek, you won't regret it.
Yeah, once again, your team's kind of struggling in general. But because we're not getting like early pressure with the purple, our team's taking a lot of pressure. Okay, good. You see, you're pinging Reaper. I like it.
Nano boost is ready to deploy.
The Genji dies, but I understand you're kind of focused on the Reaper flanking you guys. And
Be careful.
yeah, this is kind of tough. You know, it's a team diff. Nobody on your team's really doing anything. They're kind of rolling you. I've said it before. I'll say it again. When this type of stuff happens in games, it's not any one person's fault. There's not much you can do individually, especially as a support, to overcome that. But once again, like I said, I definitely think in those fights before, you know, getting that purple in might have helped our team get a good fighting chance and prevented this snowball before it happened.
Position is insurmountable.
My ultimate is charged.
You're going to live. Ahlan?
So I would honestly, I mean, we can nano Genji if we want, but honestly, yeah, I would just nano Genji. There we go. Nice purple there. That's what you should be doing. Be careful about going too close to point. See that? You landed a purple relatively early on the hog. You helped your team get the kill. That is exactly what I want to see you do. Good job. Try to heal up Orisa, but we don't want to get too close to point. Yeah, so the big thing there was we went on point and left ourselves, you know, very exposed. Moira saw us and focused us down. I would have just stayed back here and helped Orisa. Let Orisa contest point. Stay at a range, you know, where you can see her, you can see the enemy, and you can just quickly, you know, duck behind some sort of wall if necessary. You know, your team's kind of struggling in general, so maybe they would have come up here and focused you. But the other thing you gotta keep in mind too is that if you play back here off point, the enemy team also has to get off point to come contest you. Yeah, so definitely, just as an Ana, you know, you're a sniper, you're a long-range hero. Just in general, think about playing long-range. If your tank is holding point, you don't need to hold point. You can stay back and help them out. But I think this is game. And yeah, that's the game. So yeah, nice job. Definitely saw some good things. I think your Zen was pretty solid, especially at the beginning. I do think charging up our orb when we were like, you know, taking duels in close range, that hurt us. And then also just going on flanks and hanging out there too long. Like I said before, go in there, try to get a quick kill. If you can't do that, dip out, go back to your team as soon as possible. So that's what I had to say about your Zen gameplay. And then for the Ana, definitely getting that anti-grenade in. Try to get it in right as your team engages, or like, you know, if the tanks are right in each other's face, butting heads, throw it in a way that can hit both your tank and the enemy tank. Most cases, that will basically confirm that your tank wins the duel. Yeah, that's all I have for now. Good job. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, anything like that. Best of luck in the future.